What up? What up? It's your boy Ola with Ola TV, guys. And in this edition, we've got WWE Monday Night Raw starting off with a banger. We've got Riddle and we've got Seth frickin' Rollins having a fight backstage. The backstage fight has now come towards the audience, and now they're getting closer and closer to the ring. Oh, and Riddle jumps off of the barricade and lands on top of Seth freaking Rollins. He takes out Rollins. He takes out the referees. He takes out the backstage officials and staff members. Everyone right now is trying to go ahead and break these two apart. Holy shit! What a way to start Raw tonight. Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins cannot keep their hands off each other, continuing to fight near the entrance ramp near the Titantron. Riddle is absolutely livid and is absolutely ready to go. He is not trying to wait for the pay per view. Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins have started off tonight, the Raw, with a banger. Holy shit. Seth Rollins was getting attacked. Well, actually, he was having a mutual attack on Riddle. They started off backstage. From the backstage, it went to the crowd. They went through the stairs. They went through the audience. From there, it led towards the barricade near the front row. Riddle leaps off of the barricade, and then from there, he leaps onto Seth Rollins, clears out not only Seth freaking Rollins, but also clears out the entire backstage staff, the referees, and everyone else that came out to try to break the fight up. And then they continued the fight near ringside, continued the fight through the entranceway, and they continued the fight all the way to the Titantron. And now they have finally broken things up. So it has been one crazy start for Monday Night Raw tonight. And finally, they get the show started and they get the pyro started. So here we are. Now the official show is actually on the way. Riddle, Seth freaking Rollins did not wait for the pyro. They said, we're getting this shit on. We're not waiting for the pay per view. And that's just the way it goes. Oh, and we've got Raw tonight being hosted in Toronto, Canada. And we've got a couple of hometown heroes coming out. One of them being Trish Stratus, the WWE Diva Hall of Famer, coming to the ring right now as we speak. She was also out there on one of the dark shows that they had recently for WWE. WWE had a couple of shows over the weekend that were not aired on TV, and they happened to be in the Toronto area. And Trish was there, and so was Kevin Owens. And they even had a situation where they came to the ring, and they Kevin Owens basically attacked Austin Theory, and Theory was laid out, and then they took a selfie with Theory while he was laid out in the ring holding a sign, and they basically made a mockery of him and posted the selfie on social media via his cell phone. You've got Trish Stratus now in the ring, and let's see what Trish has got to say. Pretty sure she's very happy to return to the WWE ring, at least to see the fans. Damn, she looking good. Fans right now chanting for Trish Stratus, and Trish just soaking it all in. I think Trish Stratus might end up announcing that she's gonna have a return match or something. One time for the one time. She probably misses it. Now you got the fans chanting one more match. If she was to have one more match, I wonder who she'd want to go one on one against. Maybe Becky Lynch, maybe Liv Morgan. Oh shit! And Bayley's coming out to the ring. Bayley Dakota Kai and Io Sky are all coming out to the ring to disrupt Trish Stratus right now. Looks like somebody's gonna probably want to give an opportunity for Trish to go one on one and maybe singles competition, but all three women are coming out right now, so who knows? This might end up being a 3-on-1 assault, 3-on-1 attack. We'll see how this one breaks out. But Raw tonight, starting out with a bang, you've got the Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins segment going on to open Raw. Then you've got Trish Stratus coming out. Now you've got Bayley coming out with Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Is business picking up this quickly? We're about to find out. Right now, it's on a quick commercial break, but it is going to be very interesting to see if any of these women are going to go ahead and offer a singles match. Maybe at Clash of the Castle. Who knows? Maybe we might get Io Sky versus Trish Stratus. Maybe we might get Dakota Kai versus Trish Stratus. Or who knows? Maybe we might get Bayley finally back in action. And maybe Bayley would be the one to go toe-to-toe with Trish at Clash of the Castle, which is just a couple of weekends away. So we'll see how this one's going to turn out. Right now, it's on a commercial break, but I'm very intrigued, very, very intrigued to see what they're going to do here because with this one, it's going to be, looks like Trish may potentially end up accepting a once in a lifetime opportunity match. So we'll see how this one works out. I got a feeling it's probably going to be against Bayley, considering that I believe, or actually, I was going to say Bayley doesn't have a match, but actually, I stand corrected. I forgot. There's actually going to be the 3-on-3 match at Clash of the Castle. I forgot it's going to be Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai teaming up, going 3-on-3 competition against Bianca Belair, who the others? Alexa Bliss and Asuka. So yeah, so that's already scheduled. So more than likely, if they do have a one-on-one with Trish, it would have to either be tonight, which would be a surprise to the fans considering they are in Toronto, or maybe they'll set something up for an upcoming Raw. So we'll see how this one plays out. But it's going to be very interesting to see. Still on a commercial break right now. Let me see if we got any comments in the chat. Nothing yet. All right. So this has been one interesting Raw to get it started so far, and they've got a couple of good things coming up on the lineup. Real quick, while we're waiting for the commercial breaks to come to an end and bring the programming back, let me see if I can find on Instagram the photo that I was talking about where Kevin Owens ended up beating up Austin Theory over the weekend, and they ended up taking a selfie with Austin Theory laid out. Let's see. Let me look at. I think it was on WWE on Fox. So let's see if WWE on Fox is the one that has it, because I believe they're the ones that posted it. Let me check on that one first, and then if not, I'll check WWE's main Instagram. But I know it's on one of the Instagrams here. So let's see. By the way, Big E says he's been feeling better, so that's another big update as well with coming to WWE. Let me see. Let me post that over here as well. Before we even do that, actually, it looks like they're back from commercial break. Let's see what Bayley has to say. The girls are talking right now, still in the ring. Oh, Bailey's over here talking trash now. She says, "We understand, Trish, that you're like a Hall of Famer and all that, but what are you even doing here tonight on Raw?" Oh, she's throwing shade at the girls. So Trish Stratus throwing shade, saying that the girls are obviously not from They said they obviously not from Toronto because she got rudely interrupted by them, trying to basically say, that Americans are basically rude people. And then on top of that, now they're saying instead of promoting the fact that they like Trish Stratus, now they're actually saying they hate Trish Stratus, and they're wondering why the hell she's even on the show tonight. Oh, Bayley saying Trish is in the past. She's nothing. She has no reason to be out here. She's like, who the hell do you think you are coming out here onto the biggest show on Raw? And here we got Bianca Belair is coming out to the ring now. Holy shit. So Raw Women's Champ coming to the ring, and now business is starting to pick up because it looks like Bianca Belair is about to maybe even the odds up a little bit here, getting ready to back up Trish out here, making sure that Trish doesn't get jumped 3-on-1. Let's see what she's got to say. Damn, Bianca Belair says you're not even in the same stratosphere with Trish Stratus. So what are you talking about? Now she says there'll be no Bayley without Trish Stratus. And if it wasn't for the women like Trish, the other women wouldn't even have a future in this business as we speak. When Bianca Belair over here talking smack to Bayley, talking about stop being disrespectful before you catch the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the EST chants going on right now, and Bayley telling the crowds to shut it. And now it looks like Trish Stratus is walking towards the direction of Bayley, and I'm wondering if she's gonna be offering like a one-on-one competition with her tonight, because it is in Toronto tonight. I'm just waiting to see what Trish Stratus has to say at this moment because I'm pretty sure she's pissed. Oh shit, she's taking the jacket off. She's like, I can go real quick from I am retired to I was retired. Ooh, and she opened up a challenge to Bayley. And damn, Trish looking fine. Oh, and now Bayley taking her jacket off, getting ready. Now Bayley says she's got the upper hand. Oh, who's this coming out? Alexa Bliss coming out. Okay. And Asuka. Oh shit. It's about to be 4 against 3. We got Alexa Bliss. We got Asuka. We got Trish Stratus and Bianca Belair. It's got 4 against 3 now. The girls are coming to the ring real quick. I guess Trish Stratus will not be having a fight tonight. It would have been nice to see them maybe bring one more girl out to join Bayley's group and then have them have like a 4-on-4 women's tag team match. That would have been an awesome tag team match. But it looks like they're probably not going to do that. The women both talk their smack on both ends. Well, it looks like we're just gonna have a regular tag team match. Semifinals going on here. We're gonna have the women's tag team tournament continuing, which is Io Sky and Dakota Kai going up against Alexa and Asuka. The winner of tonight is gonna end up going into the finals, facing off the winners from the other bracket. So here we go. The match is actually on the way now. So instead of it being a 4-on-3, a 3-on-3, or a 4-on-3 possibility, or 4-on-4, I should say, it looks like they just kept it as the normal tag team match that was already scheduled between the women. We got Io Sky starting it off with Asuka, and Io Sky, she dodges Asuka and tags Dakota Kai in. So now we've got Asuka and Dakota Kai in the ring now. And again, the winner of this match will end up being one of the tag teams that moves into the finals. So they'll be getting an opportunity to get closer to becoming the next tag team women's champs. And Asuka with a kick across the abdomen area for Dakota Kai and takes her down for a moment. Asuka throws Dakota Kai across the ropes, and Dakota throws herself out of the ring, basically telling Asuka to back up for a second. And now Dakota Kai trying to re-strategize and think over how she's going to go ahead and get the upper hand over on Asuka. And now you got Io Sky playing cheerleader on the apron, trying to motivate Dakota Kai. But Dakota Kai's been on the outside for a long time. She's about to get counted out. Oh, and Io Sky tried to get an unfair advantage on Asuka after Asuka kicked Dakota Kai back out the ring with her booty cheeks. Alexa Bliss then does a baseball slide that then sends Io Sky to the floor. And now both Io Sky and Dakota Kai are reeling right now, both women on the floor near the commentator's desk, and they're trying to be able to get themselves back together into this match. Right now, Asuka and Alexa Bliss have taken full advantage of this match, and right now, as we speak, they are having the best opportunity to possibly win tonight and move closer to becoming the women's tag team champion in this tournament. Right now, this is the semifinals match, so the winner of this will be in the finals. It's going to be very interesting to see who moves forward. I almost want to say that I think Io Sky and Dakota Kai need to get some type of a push, so I think they may end up winning the match tonight. But we'll see. And we'll see how this one plays out. Right now, we are on a quick commercial break, so let me go ahead and just check real quick if we have any comments to go ahead and address. Right now, we've got no comments at this moment. No problem. So looks like Raw tonight also is going to have Edge. He's another hometown hero, so he's going to be later on tonight. He's supposed to be going up against Damian Priest, one-on-one action, but we'll see how much one-on-one it is, considering the fact that Finn Balor and also Rhea Ripley have been ripping their competition apart every single time that they've pretty much sneak attacked or done handicap attacks. So we'll see, is Edge going to get the opportunity to be able to get his victory over Damian Priest, or will Damian Priest finally retire Edge? As he stated, I think it was last week, he says that once he's done with Edge, this will be Edge's final match, and Edge will be officially retired. So we'll see how that one works out. I got a feeling Edge, of course, is going to have to win that match, and he's probably going to have to get some type of interference from what's it called? I think they're gonna have to get some interference from Rey Mysterio at the bare minimum. And I think tonight we will finally find out. I think if Dominic is going to be joining forces with the Judgment Day, simply because he was not on Raw helping his dad out recently. He also had gotten jumped by Rhea Ripley, and I almost think maybe he could be playing possum. I think he's playing possum, and he possibly will end up returning, but I think it's not going to be to help his dad and Edge. He may potentially act like he's going to help them and then end up betraying them and joining the Judgment Day, because I feel like Dominic's gimmick and character has to grow. And to be honest, being kind of like the shadow of his dad, I don't see him growing. So he's got to do something different. He's got to do something spontaneous. He's got to do something brutal. He's got to do something that's going to make a change to be able to build up his gimmick, his character, and be able to finally get out of the shadows of his dad, so that he doesn't have to be tag team with his dad, or he doesn't have to be representing his dad. He can finally move in his own direction and be able to create a legacy. So we'll see how that one goes. We will definitely see how that one plays out for sure. But I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen here tonight. All right, looks like we're back from commercial break. So now that we're back from commercial break, the women's tag team match semifinals back in effect. Who do we have here in the ring? We have, looks like, Alexa Bliss going up against Io Sky, and the women in the center of the ring now. Looks like Alexa Bliss trying to get Io Sky in a submission. Io Sky rolls out of it and then gets Alexa Bliss in a nice little submission hold on the arm. Alexa Bliss trying to break out of it now. Alexa Bliss now reverses it. And now she tries to throw Io to the ropes. Io ends up getting reversed. Alexa throws Io to the ropes, slams her to the mat, gets her in a pin, and it's a kick out. Now Io Sky back on her feet, trying to take full advantage of Alexa Bliss lifting her up, but Alexa gets out of it. Ooh, and Alexa leaps into the air and lands the knees in the abdomen of Io Sky. Then she leaps over her and then flips and lands on top of her again, hitting the abdomen area. Goes for the pin, but Io Sky kicks out. Oh, it looks like Alexa Bliss moving backwards, gets the tag in from Asuka. Asuka trying to go one-on-one with Io Sky. A little Asian against Asian combat here. Asuka saying that Io Sky is chicken, and Io Sky is like, come on, let's go, let's get it. Oh, when Asuka goes for a nice little swinging kick, Io ducks, rolls Asuka up, goes for the pin, but it's just a 2. Now she gets back on her feet and stomps on top of Asuka's hand. And now both girls are running rope to rope, trying to perform a move on each other. And they keep getting out of each other's move and reversing. Oh, and Asuka catches a nasty back kick to the face, courtesy of Io Sky. And Io ends up tagging in Dakota Kai back into the ring. Looks like Io Sky doesn't want too much of Asuka tonight. Asuka goes again for another kick towards the head, but this time towards Dakota Kai's head. Misses again, and then Dakota Kai drops her. And now Dakota Kai with some vicious kicks across the face of Asuka. Dakota Kai right now showing a vengeful side. Showing no remorse on Asuka right now. Asuka did some move to Dakota Kai. I couldn't tell what happened. It looked like Dakota Kai had almost done a split in the air, landing down. I'm not even sure what that move was, but it looks like it might have been a botch. But now Asuka ramming some kicks across the face of Dakota Kai, and she tags in her partner, Alexa Bliss. Now we got both women in the ring trying to beat up Dakota Kai. Let's see what they've got installed for Dakota. Oh, shit. And Dakota Kai catches a nasty punch in the face by Alexa Bliss. And then right after, Asuka does a nice bulldog takedown that lands Dakota Kai straight on her face into the mat. Holy shit. Dakota Kai caught a nasty fucking hit to the face and then gets her face bashed into the mat right after. Alexa Bliss and Asuka in absolute control right now of this match. They've had the dominance for a majority of the match. Alexa Bliss has tried to roll up Dakota Kai 2 different times right now, but Dakota has kicked out both times. Tries to roll her up for a 3rd time. Dakota gets out of it yet again. A lot of energy being exerted right now by Alexa Bliss trying to get this quick victory. 3 pins, but none of them were successful. Looks like later on tonight on Raw, we're also going to have Dolph Ziggler going one-on-one against Finn Balor. Hopefully, that is the end of the Dolph Ziggler versus Austin Theory feud, because I'm kind of sick of that feud, to be honest. Alexa Bliss on the apron now. Does a flip off the apron and takes both women out. She takes out Dakota Kai and Io Sky simultaneously, and now the crowd in Toronto cheering on Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And Alexa Bliss on the outside of the ring taunting her opponent, saying she's going to become the next tag team champ. She's over there looking on the front row where the fans are located. Fans getting into this match, loving everything that Alexa Bliss and Asuka has done so far. Dakota Kai gets rolled into the ring. She kicks Alexa Bliss in the stomach. Ooh, and then she slides to the outside, pulls the legs of Bliss. Bliss lands on her face, and then right after a massive double heel kick to the face of Alexa Bliss, courtesy of Dakota Kai. And now Alexa Bliss is the one trying to recover and gather herself as we speak, as Dakota Kai now starting to get the advantage. See how this one is going to turn out. Right now, we're on a quick commercial break, but let's see how this one is going to go ahead and unfold right after the break. But so far, the women's tag team match, pretty good match so far. It is the first official match of the evening. Prior to this match, we had Riddle and Seth Rollins on an unofficial match that started backstage. That backstage segment was them brutalizing each other. Then it got into the audience. Then they started beating each other up down the stairs. And as they went down the stairs, the officials, the referees, backstage staff all started coming out. And then Riddle jumps on the barricade and lays everybody out, including Rollins and all the officials. And they continued fighting all the way near the entrance ramp. And then right after, they took it to the Titantron. And eventually they got broken up again. And they were taken backstage. That's what started Raw. Shortly after that, you had the segment of Trish Stratus just cheering, listening to the cheers of the fans. And then Trish Stratus was just soaking in all the one more match chance, because Trish teasing that she may potentially have one more match, but I guess it's not going to be tonight in Raw in Toronto. So that won't be happening anytime soon, it looks like. But Trish teasing that it may be an opportunity somewhere in the near future where she may have a match, but she never gave a name and she never gave who she would prefer to compete against if she was to do that. However, she was shortly interrupted by Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky, who first originally started the segment praising Trish Stratus, and then right after they ended up talking shit about her, talking about she's retired, talking about she doesn't belong here, and basically just throwing shade on her. So from there, that's where it looked like it was going to be a 3-on-1 handicap, and then all of a sudden, you had Bianca Belair come out and start defending Trish Stratus, and then moments after that, then you had Alexa Bliss and Alexa Bliss and Asuka, coming out. And it looked like for a moment they were going to set up a women's match where it's going to be maybe like a 4-on-3. But then instead they interluded and ended that segment by getting it to the original tag team match that's scheduled between the two women that's going on right now, which is Io Sky and Dakota Kai, tagged up going versus the team of Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And that match ended up being 2-on-2 instead of it being a 3-on-3 or 4-on-3 match between amongst all the women. So Bianca Belair, Trish Stratus, and Bayley ended up exiting the ring. They let these 4 women who are scheduled to fight for the tag team championship tournament match, they let that just take its play its course. And that's where we're currently at right now. There's not a winner yet that has been decided on this match. It is still on commercial break. But for a majority of the match, Alexa Bliss and Asuka have had most of the momentum and have been kicking Dakota Kai and Io Sky's ass throughout majority of the match. But now prior to commercial break, Dakota Kai was starting to get the advantage over on Alexa Bliss. So once commercial break comes back, we'll see if Dakota Kai is still giving the beats to Trish Stratus, or we'll see, not Trish Stratus, to Alexa Bliss, or we'll see if Alexa Bliss was able to turn it around during the commercial break. I think tonight Dominic is going to return. And I got a feeling Dominic is going to be joining Judgment Day tonight. And if he doesn't join Judgment Day tonight, I think by Clash at the Castle, he will be joining Judgment Day. But I think it may happen tonight because Edge has a match tonight. And I almost think there has to be interference in that match tonight for Edge. So right now, women's tag match came back from commercial break. Looks like Io Sky tagged herself in. She went to go attempt to beat up Asuka in the corner, but Asuka ducked. Now she lifts up Alexa Bliss, slams her onto the mat, and Io Sky trying to prevent Alexa Bliss from getting the tag, but Alexa leaps and gets the tag. Asuka's in. Asuka and Io Sky going one-on-one. Io Sky has been dodging Asuka most of the match. Ooh, and Asuka knocks Dakota Kai off the apron. And now a shoulder takedown to Io Sky. And Asuka is reeling right now. Asuka with all momentum runs to the corner and does the booty to the abdomen move. I don't even know if they got a name for that. Now she's doing a bunch of chops and kicks across the face and abdomen areas of Io Sky, and then plants Io Sky with a German suplex and then a massive boot across the face. Now she goes for the pin. Oof, and Io Sky kicks out. Asuka trying so bad to get this victory here tonight. And now you got Nikki Ash, Doudrop, and I believe it was Aaliyah backstage together watching this match go on. As we know, Doudrop and Nikki Ash, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they've already been eliminated from the tournament, so they will not have any more opportunities. Ooh, and then a distraction by Dakota Kai has Asuka on the ropes, and then Asuka catches 2 knees on the back of her neck by Io Sky. Then Io Sky leaps from the 3rd rope and a missile drop kick across the chest of Asuka that sends her flying across the ring. But now Alexa Bliss giving the beats to both Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Oh, but now Alexa Bliss gets thrown out of the ring by Dakota Kai. And now Dakota gets tagged in by Io Sky going up against Asuka. Alexa Bliss is still on the outside. A backslide pin. Dakota Kai almost gets pinned by Asuka, and then now she breaks out of it. She does a nice little scorpion kick across the skull of Asuka. Oh, and now both girls reversing each other's move. Holy shit. And Asuka catches a nasty running forward boot by Dakota Kai, and the referee stalled on the 3. Asuka barely even kicks out. By the skin of her teeth, she barely even gets out of it. Holy shit. What a good women's tag team match. Man, oh man. And they're showing the replay of how Io Sky bashed her knees across the back of Asuka. Caught her nasty. And Io Sky, they showed the replay when she did the missile drop kick, and she goes like this, cheering herself on after she successfully lands the missile drop kick. Io Sky proud of herself. Oh, now Asuka tags in Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss in the ring with Dakota Kai. Io Sky running into the ring untagged. Oh, shit. And a double DDT by Alexa Bliss performed on both Dakota Kai and Io Sky and plants both their skulls. Oh, and now we got Asuka doing a Russian leg sweep on Dakota Kai while also Alexa Bliss simultaneously takes her down. Oh, shit. Asuka's got Dakota Kai in the submission hold. She's about to rip her in half. Oh, and Io Sky breaks it up and swings and says no. Does the Matumbo finger and says no. No way, the match is not over. Damn, Dakota Kai looking injured right now after that nasty submission hold that Asuka had on her for a few seconds. Luckily, Io Sky broke it up, but I think a little bit of damage was done. Now we got Bliss going up to the top rope. She goes to the top. Asuka tags herself in. Oh, shit, and Bliss lands the abdomen on the knees. Or I should say her abdomen lands on Dakota Kai's knees. Io Sky takes out Bliss, and Bliss rolls out to the ring. Now Io Sky gets taken out by Asuka, and Io's out the ring. Oh, and now nasty backhand chops being performed by Asuka onto Dakota Kai. Oh, and Dakota lands a nasty forearm across the face of Asuka, stopping the momentum temporarily. Oh, Dakota Kai misses her kick towards Asuka. Asuka's got her in a submission, but Asuka does not know that Dakota is not the legal competitor. She's been tagged in by Io Sky. Io rolls up Asuka. Oh, shit. And with a knee on the chin and neck area of Asuka, Io Sky steals the match and gets the victory. Io Sky gets the victory. Holy shit. And like I said before, Dakota Kai and Io Sky are moving on to the finals. Asuka and Alexa Bliss have been eliminated. Dakota Kai went for a massive boot. She missed the boot to Asuka, but what Asuka didn't know is that Dakota Kai had gotten tagged out because Io Sky had tagged herself back in. And Io Sky ends up rolling Asuka because Asuka thought that because Dakota Kai had tapped out, She thought that they were heading forward, and unfortunately, Dakota Kai's tap out does not count because Dakota Kai was not the legal woman, and Io Sky rose up Asuka. And when she rose her up, she had a massive knee across the neck and chin area where Asuka could not even kick out. Asuka was wrapped up tighter than a fucking burrito, and Io Sky got the victory. And Io Sky is so proud of herself. She ends up taunting and cheering for herself at the fact that now they advance to the finals of the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament. Holy shit. And I did say it before. Kevin, backstage interviewer asking Dolph Ziggler how is he going to overcome the odds tonight, going 1-on-1 against Finn Balor, considering the fact that he lost last week to Austin Theory. So we'll see what's going to happen. Oh, and now Finn Balor interrupts, and Rhea Ripley joining him backstage, and now he says that. Ooh, and Finn Balor says that Dolph Ziggler is basically imitating and doing the same thing that Rey Mysterio does, which is basically going into competition against younger wrestlers to try to stay relevant in the business. And Dolph Ziggler right now absolutely disgusted with Finn Balor. Finn Balor over here talking mad shit across his face, and Finn Balor catches a smack courtesy of Dolph Ziggler. Rhea Ripley doesn't do anything to Dolph and just lets Finn Balor catch a smack of a lifetime across his face. Woo! We'll see how this one goes. Oh shit! And now Dolph Ziggler goes. His entrance music hits, and he was about to go to where the fans are outside to the ring. He comes backstage again and goes to Finn Balor and says, "Are you gonna get up and fight me in this match, or are you gonna be a little bitch and stay backstage?" I'm not a fan of Dolph Ziggler, but the segment that he just had with Finn Balor was pretty comedic. I like the segment, though. I'll say that much. The segment was pretty dope, and the trash talking was A1. I tell you what, that's probably gonna cost Dolph Ziggler a lot more because you got to think about it like this: Rhea Ripley is definitely going to be accompanying Finn Balor to the ring. So why would why would you smack Finn this early, and why would you get yourself this deep into the waters? You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Dolph Ziggler's song still says, "I'm here to show the world." I tell you what, he hasn't been showing the world shit because the last couple weeks his ass has been losing these matches against Austin Theory. He's been getting his ass kicked, and I don't even remember the last time Dolph Ziggler did anything relevant. So we'll see. Well, right now it's a quick commercial break, and once we come back from commercial break, we'll see how Dolph Ziggler performs and keeps up against Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor is going to get the victory easily, and more than likely courtesy of Rhea Ripley, who will be at ringside. So 2/3 of Judgment Day should be at ringside because I'm pretty sure Finn is not going out there alone. Right now as we speak. I've got a well, I shouldn't say I have because it's not my personal page, but a friend of mine created a page on Facebook, and right now we got a little bit of trash talking going on in the page. One of my friends, his name is Jack, says let's go Dolph. And then my homie Brandon says he about to take it. I'm like, let's go Finn Balor. And then Jack says, "You and I have different tastes in our superstars," and he puts a little one of those gifs with Stone Cold says, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you like scrubs." I'm like, "And The Rock is the goat." We got a little bit of trash talking going on our WWE Fun page. Might as well have the fun going on. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're still on commercial break, but Let's see, is the washed up Dolph Ziggler tonight gonna finally get a victory, or is he gonna continue losing and try to act like he is the modern day Shawn Michaels, which he is not, by the way, but he is one of those self-proclaimed trying to be, something that he's not, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how this one plays out. While we're waiting for commercial break, let me see if I could pull up. Let's see. What I was talking about before about Biggie. Big E should be returning back. We don't have an exact date yet, but Big E earlier today. Let me share my screen for just one quick second, and I'll make sure I leave it on mute though, so that it doesn't get hit with any copy. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Share my screen. Instagram. Where you at? Let's see. Where's my Instagram? All right, this is my Instagram. Well, this is the WWE on Fox Instagram, but I'm logged into my Instagram, I should say. So right here, Biggie was saying that when he had gotten hit, remember, guys, he had caught like a belly to belly. It was almost like a belly to belly overflop suplex, and he landed nasty on his neck. He landed kind of like diagonally or sideways on his neck, and he basically speaks about that he's very grateful at the fact that he can still feel his hands, his legs, his feet, his toes, all that stuff. So everything seems to be functioning. Everything seems to be okay for the most part. He 2 weeks after he actually was injured, or I should say 2 weeks after he went to the hospital, they told him that as long as he kept his neck brace on, he should be able to go back into working out. So he basically has kept up with his workouts because he looks like he's still in phenomenal shape. He looks like he hasn't necessarily, gone down in like, size as far as like, physique, as far as being in his fitness level. It looks like he pretty much hasn't left WWE. So that's quite interesting. You know what I'm saying? So we will see if Big E will return and when he will return and against who he will go up against will be quite interesting to find that out as well. But yeah, we'll see. Big E's supposed to be returning soon. Maybe he'll do a surprise appearance at Clash of the Castle. I got a feeling maybe it will be Clash of the Castle because if I'm not mistaken, there potentially may be a match set up between I think it's Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, aka the New Day, should be going 2-on-2 competition to an tag team match against the Vikings. So the Vikings Raiders. So if they go up against them, I would assume that maybe that could be potentially the match where Big E shows up, helps New Day win, and then New Day is reunited again. And then hopefully Big E will then start, climbing up the ladder of success to get back into the heavyweight picture because I would like to see more competitors. I would like to see more competition opportunity available for Roman Reigns because I know Roman Reigns, at least in my opinion, I think Roman Reigns is going to win against Drew McIntyre here at Clash of the Castle in a few weeks. So it'd be nice to get some new competition up to scale like Big E, Seth Rollins, and other people that have been waiting a while to compete. So we'll see how that works out. Yes, sir. So we'll see how it all works out. We will see how it all works out. Hopefully, it works out to the benefit of the fans. You know what I'm saying? We've got Triple H now running the show. So we'll see how everything plays out with Triple H. What will be the deciding factors? He finally going to get Roman Reigns out of the title picture. A lot of people are actually saying that Roman Reigns may potentially drop at least one of the titles, but I don't think that's going to happen, bro. I think he's going to retain, and then he's going to continue having the titles all the way into WrestleMania of 2023. I know that's probably a long shot prediction, but I honestly think that that's what's going to happen. I think that even though that may be a long shot prediction, I got a feeling that's exactly what is going to happen. So that's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people are saying he's going to lose it a lot sooner than that. I don't think so, but we'll see. Time will tell, my friends. Time will tell. All right, now we've got the match coming up between look at me between Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, of course, entered the ring first already. And we've got Finn Balor coming out with Rhea Ripley, as I stated before. So 2/3 of Judgment Day is out here right now as we speak. Woo! We don't have Damian Priest tonight because Damian Priest is going to have his hands full later on tonight in one-on-one competition against the hometown hero Edge. So there is no Damian Priest out here at ringside. However, Rhea Ripley is more than enough support. Rhea Ripley has lately been taking out some of the guys. So, as you guys know, she can hold her own, and she's definitely more than enough of a distraction. Well, here we go. Finn is in the ring. Dolph is in the ring. if you put their first names together, Finn and Dolph, you get Dolphin. Woo! We got the Dolphin in the ring. All right, here we go. Starting up with a nice little lockup between both guys, trying to get the advantage over each other. Rhea Ripley already barking orders outside of the ring towards Finn Balor's direction. We got Dolph Ziggler tying up Finn. He had him wrapped around the waist and around the neck area. Runs to the ropes, and then a massive shoulder hit across the chest of Finn Balor and knocks him off his feet temporarily. But now it looks like Finn Balor has Dolph in the corner. Dolph gets out of there, puts a headlock back on Finn. Ooh, and Dolph Ziggler, a drop kick towards the face of Balor. Balor now in the corner, and Dolph, a couple of punches across the face. About 2 punches, and then he leaps off the second rope. And now Finn Balor over here striking aggressive punches across the face. And Rhea Ripley over here absolutely loving it, playing cheerleader in the corner for Finn Balor, cheering him on over there at ringside, while the referee's over here looking over at Dolph Ziggler to make sure that he's okay. Dolph Ziggler's face gets bashed across the third rope turnbuckle, and now he's laid out. And Finn Balor over here looking at the crowd. Rhea Ripley over here talking smack to some of the front row fans near the commentator's desk. And then Dolph Ziggler gets bashed again, face first into the third rope turnbuckle. Now we've got Finn Balor over here in complete control. And now a third time bashes Dolph Ziggler across the turnbuckle. The commentators say that everyone respects what Dolph Ziggler has done as a professional. I'd have to disagree with him. I don't respect Dolph Ziggler or anything that he's done in WWE, in my opinion. I think he absolutely sucks. And later on Raw tonight, we got Alpha Academy doing an open challenge. Otis and your boy Gable. I don't know if it's going to be for single or for tag team competition, but it looks like Alpha Academy is opening up an invitation to see who wants to go toe-to-toe with them. I'll be honest with you, Street Profits wasn't on Raw last week, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Street Profits will come out tonight and go 2-on-2 competition in a tag team match against the Alpha Academy. Oof. And as we speak, Dolph Ziggler getting thrown across the ring to the turnbuckle, lands chest first into the turnbuckle and bounces off the corner. A rough impact right now. Pause, no pun intended. Performed by Finn Balor to Dolph Ziggler. Now Dolph Ziggler is laid out in the corner. He's on the mat trying to gather himself. Referee checking up on him again. And Finn Balor back in complete control. Right now it looks like we're going back to a commercial break. Commercial break right now currently. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. One of my friends says that Dolph Ziggler is generic. I would agree. Dolph Ziggler is super generic in my opinion. My other friend says he gives credit where credit is due. I think he's giving too much credit where no credit is due. Giving credit where no credit is due. All right, let's see. So far, tonight's highlights of Raw, I would say, would be the Riddle and Seth Rollins segment. So now we know that that feud is gonna, pick up from where it left off. And I would say the women's tag team match was pretty good. I think those are the two best highlights so far. The segment between the women talking trash was okay, but I think the tag team match helped to conclude that that segment better. If no match would have happened after that, it would have been a little bit dry, to be honest. But yeah, women's tag team match, that was the first official match, and then the Dolph Ziggler match is now. So far, it's been just okay for me, but we'll see how it plays out. But so far, women's match to me has been the best match thus far, and the Seth Rollins segment with Riddle going all over the arena, beating each other up like crazy. To me, in my opinion, makes it that to me made it a pretty good way to start Raw, even before the pyros came out. You know what I'm saying? That was the crazy part. WWE on Fox also had posted this recently, and I know a lot of people some people love it, some people hate it. Let me go ahead and share my screen for another quick sec here, show you what I'm talking about. Posted on Instagram here. Looks like WWE on Fox. Let's see. They posted something about Jimmy and Jey Uso. Let's see. This is what it is right here. It says Jay and Jimmy Uso, current undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. That's all true. That's all facts. 8-time Tag Team Champions. I did not know that. 2021 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, which was Jay Uso. So Jay Uso, 2021 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, and both guys together collectively 8-time Tag Team Champs. That is insane amount of tag team titles, bro. To me, they are up there as far as being potentially competing in the conversation and the discussion of possibly being in the top 5 tag team champions of all time. Do you agree? And now, as we speak, we are back from commercial break. Finn Balor looks like he was trying to suplex Dolph, and Dolph leaped over his back, reversing, and then a nasty boot to the face, courtesy of Dolph Ziggler, to the face of Finn Balor. Ooh, and a running clothesline performed by Dolph Ziggler. Now Ziggler seems to be the one getting all the momentum. And now he's got 10 punches across the face of Finn Balor in the corner. And then he does a nice little swinging neck breaker. Finn Balor planted in the center of the ring. A diving elbow to the heart of Finn Balor, courtesy of Ziggler. And then an immediate pin. But unfortunately, it's only going to be a 2 for Ziggler. And the match will continue. By the way, guys, tonight, Rhea Ripley, you know how she usually comes out in a very kind of like a very how do I say, reserved type of look. Tonight she's come out looking like really sexy. I mean, she's got her little top, or I should say she's got a big top. So she got her big top kind of out there. Then she's got no pants tonight. She just came out in looking almost like wrestling attire, just coming out in panties and fishnet with boots. So she's looking pretty sexy tonight. I don't know if she's got a hot date, but she's sure looking smoking hot. I'll tell you that much. And while I digress, there it looks like Finn Balor had taken advantage of Dolph Ziggler and now stomping a mud hole in his chest. Usually they would say stomp a mud hole in your ass, but he is stomping a mud hole in his chest as we speak right now. And Ziggler on the ground trying to gasp for some air. And Finn Balor now talking smack from a distance, telling Dolph to get up. I'll tell you what, the cameraman sure loves what Rhea Ripley has got on tonight, because usually she's not on the camera that much. And every couple of moves, they'll snap over to the outside of the ring and show her in the corner. Oh, shit. And a nice little powerbomb pin, catching Ziggler in the center of the ring. But unfortunately, he was not able to get the victory. Dolph Ziggler kicking out. He tried to get the famouser on Finn Balor, and Finn Balor turned it into a reversal that became a powerbomb pin, but it's only going to be a 2 count. I got a couple of fans in the audience also cheering on Rhea Ripley. I'm telling you, man, she's looking sensational tonight. Oh, and a drop kick and then a DDT performed back-to-back by Dolph Ziggler, who now goes for a pin. Oof. Finn Balor kicks out. Rhea Ripley grabbing her chest, almost stressed out, almost getting a panic attack at the fact that Finn Balor almost loses to Dolph Ziggler, courtesy of a dropkick and a DDT back-to-back with then an immediate pin. Dolph Ziggler wasted no time on that pin after performing 2 moves on Finn Balor. But unfortunately, it was not enough to get the victory thus far, and the match is going to continue. Ziggler going for a super kick. It's countered. Finn Balor, I don't know what he's trying to get. He's trying to get him in a flapjack type of move. Oh, and the famouser landed on Finn Balor. Dolph Ziggler, 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Finn Balor, and the fans half thumbs up and half thumbs down. He thought that was the end of it. The famouser delivered. The famouser not enough to get it done, and Rhea Ripley is grabbing her scalp in stress. Finn Balor grabbing the back of his head. Looks like he might have been planted pretty solid by that famouser. Both guys now trying to get up, trying to recover. You got Finn Balor reaching for the ropes to pull himself up. Dolph Ziggler is on his feet now. Oh, man. Nasty forward drop kick. And pushes Dolph Ziggler to the corner, and then he falls on the mat. Finn Balor now going to the third rope with high-risk maneuver. Oh, goes for the finisher, but the 2 feet miss. Dolph Ziggler gets planted. Oh. Dolph Ziggler almost gets caught by the third rope finisher by Finn Balor, where he leaps off and drops the 2 feet on the abdomen. Ziggler gets out of the way in time and then plants Finn Balor backwards on his neck, goes for the immediate pin, and then Rhea Ripley almost loses her shit at ringside due to the fact that Finn Balor almost ends up not kicking out. Ziggler went for an immediate pin, and Balor kicked out, and the fans chanting, "Holy shit." Even though this is not a hardcore match, this has been some hardcore action as far as what these guys are dishing out in the center of this ring. So far, Rhea Ripley has not interfered in this match in any type of way. She has not created any distractions, even other than her looking sexy out there, but no distractions towards the direction of Dolph Ziggler. And right now, both guys in the center of the ring trying to beat each other up. And a nasty headbutt. Ooh, that knocks Finn Balor off his feet. Oh, shit. Rhea Ripley gets on the apron and cocks the shit out of Ziggler. Finn Balor then lifts Ziggler into the air and plants him on his back. Goes to the third rope. Oh, he leaps onto the abdomen area of Dolph Ziggler, rolls him up, both legs wrapped up. And a huge win by Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley at ringside, absolutely ecstatic. Finn Balor gets the victory here tonight, and Dolph Ziggler continues to lose. As I told you, Dolph Ziggler is a scrub. He is an absolute piece of trash. Man, oh man. Rhea Ripley on the apron, cocks Dolph Ziggler. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Rhea Ripley looking thick out there. Sheesh. It's about time they start dressing her up a little bit sexier. Man, oh man. Judgment Day gets the job done. I told you, man. I spoke too soon. I said Rhea Ripley has not interfered, and she interfered at the last part of the match, which was the most important part of the match. And Rhea Ripley out there, so proud of herself, sticking her tongue out to the fans. Judgment Day has stuck it to the fans. And again, Dolph Ziggler loses this match because he absolutely sucks. Oh, now we got Aaliyah in the back talking about that she's a badass and giving herself compliments, ready for the tag team match. And now Bayley comes out and interrupts and says, you must be pretty bad, you mean? They got Aaliyah frustrated in the back, telling her, you're gonna lose either way, no matter what you do, because Io Sky and Dakota Kai are gonna win it all. Io Sky says Aaliyah is either really dumb, either really smart or really stupid to show up on the show tonight. Oh, Trish Stratus interrupts and asks Bayley, when are you going to return to action? Oh, shit. And I think Bayley accepted the challenge. I got a feeling Bayley is competing tonight. Now we got Alpha Academy coming out. We got Gable. Man, Gable's entrance is so funny, man. The Alpha Academy says, shoosh, shoosh. Oh, it looks like Chad Gable is coming out. It says with Otis, which means that maybe he is going to actually maybe he's going to be going for one-on-one competition, but no one has yet accepted. So the invitation is still open. Alpha Academy presenting an opportunity for someone to come out. I think it's going to be Street Profits. I think Street Profits are going to come out. They weren't here last week. This boy Chad Gable coming out of nowhere, man. He's like, shoosh. He's over here shushing the fans front row, bro. That boy is funny as fuck. Chad Gable, Mr. Personality. That is Mr. Personality, without a shadow of a doubt, man. That dude is funny as shit. And now he's in the ring with the thank you. Oh man. All right, it's on a commercial break right now. So let me take a moment to look something up here. I was trying to find something else on Instagram that I could share that I had a big interest in. Let me see. All right, I'm trying to see if the post that I'm looking for it will pull up here with it was something that I was looking up earlier for WWE as well. I think it's on the. Let me check WWE's actual page, the regular WWE page, instead of WWE on Fox. Let's see. I forgot what I was looking for, but there was something in here that I was looking for. Oh, was it this? Let me see what this is. No, this ain't it. Let me check if it's on their stories. Maybe it's on their stories. There was something that I was looking for earlier. I forgot what it was. Trying to look through their stories to remember. Drawing up a blank. Fuck it. Can't remember what it is. Never mind. Sheesh. A shoosh. Oh man. Woo! Still having my friendly bantering going on, I should say, with my friends over on Facebook. I told them I was like, "Yo," I said, "Ziggler, he's Billy Basic." I'm like, "He a scrub." I told you he was gonna lose, and then one of my friends tried to say, "I knew he was gonna lose." Now he capping now, and then I put Chad Gable better than Dolph Ziggler. He said they both lame. I do think Chad would be a beast in AEW. And then I put shoosh. Oh man. Woo. Out here giving disability benefits commercials over here during Raw. What is this? So weird. A shoosh. I think if Chad Gable could get himself into a tag team where he's teamed up with somebody a little bit more charismatic than Otis, I would say that would be better for him so that he can get into the title picture. Or at least he should go for something in the singles match. You know what I'm saying? Should go for something in the singles match. Let me see. Is it still on commercial break? Yep, it looks like we're still on commercial break. I'm wondering what else do we have scheduled for Raw tonight? Well, we just found out that Bayley's actually going to be in competition tonight, it seems. Looks like she decided to accept the competition, but I'm wondering, is she going to fight Trish Stratus or is she going to fight Aaliyah? Because during that segment, Aaliyah was kind of getting a little bit verbally obliterated by Bayley and also by Dakota Kai and Io Sky. They were talking smack too. And then Trish interrupted, and then Bayley said she would accept the offer, but I didn't really hear if the offer was to fight Trish Stratus or to fight Aaliyah. Now we got Chad Gable in the ring. Oh shit. Chad Gable says that they're looking to accept new students to their Alpha Academy. So let's see. Let's see if someone's gonna open up and possibly take this opportunity. Chad said he tried to look for someone to join from Toronto, but unfortunately, they're all a bunch of toothless idiots that are basically on on drugs. Now he says education. I know it's not your strong suit here, but let me go ahead. He says, let me go ahead and give you some education here. Now he's talking smack about how Tampa Bay hockey team is way better than the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team. The fans out here booing Chad Gable. And he keeps telling them, "Shoosh, please." Open challenge. He stated it again. Let's see who's coming out here. He says it could be a fan, it could be an athlete, it could be anyone backstage. That'd be some shit if they brought back Bray Wyatt on Raw tonight. That'd be crazy. Everybody's been wanting Bray Wyatt for a while. Wait, who's this? Hold up. Oh shit. It looks like Kevin Owens is coming out to ringside. And Kevin Owens is looking for a fight. And Kevin Owens looks like his eyes are ready and set on beating up Alpha Academy. Holy shit. I guess this is another way how they're going to continue to build the momentum of KO, aka Kevin Owens. It looks like they're going to continue to build up his reputation. And it looks like even though Vince McMahon was not a big KO fan, it seems like Triple H, the new EVP, the new man of talent relations, he seems to be a big time Kevin Owens fan because he's supporting him and he's been giving him victories week after week and making him look good, especially when he powerbombed Ezekiel a couple weeks ago on Raw on the outside apron and took him out for competition indefinitely. And I forgot Kevin Owens is a Canadian as well. So you have Trish, KO, and Edge. 3 Canadians here tonight representing for their country. All right, Gable starts the match on the opposite receiving end of a couple of punches to the face by KO. Now KO on the outside of the ring, and Chad, a couple of forearms to the face of KO. Ooh, and KO returns 2 forearms and a nasty chop across the chest. And now the fans are chanting Canada. Or no, actually, they're chanting KO, KO. Kevin Owens has got the hometown riding behind his back. Now both men are back into the center of the ring. And Chad has a nice headlock on KO. Open invitation accepted by Kevin Owens. Otis still on the outside of the ring playing cheerleader right now. Ooh, Chad Gable catches a nasty backwards elbow courtesy of Kevin Owens, planting Gable across the face with that elbow. And Gable, now he's getting pulled by his ear, and then he gets chopped across the chest 3 times in a row. Kevin Owens was about to go for a 4th one. I think Chad Gable couldn't handle it anymore. He gets out the corner. Now he chops KO across the chest. Oh, Gable catches a nasty clothesline, and then he gets smothered by KO leaping and then landing a full body on top of Chad Gable. Now Chad Gable in the corner laying down. KO went running towards him. He's about to catch him with that nice little flip move where he smacks his butt across people's face. But Gable got out of it. Holy shit. And on the outside of the ring, Chad Gable grabs KO and flips him over the shoulder and lands him nasty on his face. Now Chad Gable's on the apron. Oh, he gets planted across his shin by KO and lands face first on the apron. Now both men are on the apron, and Kevin Owens looking to do something here, something vicious to Chad Gable. Holy shit. Oh, and Chad Gable ends up throwing KO over his shoulder. Oh, shit. And then he does a German suplex to KO on the fucking apron on the outside of the ring. God damn, KO ends up landing on his head, his neck, and upper back. German suplex performed on the edge of the apron of the ring. Gosh damn. Chad Gable is showing no mercy right now in this match. Just taking it to KO. KO started off this match giving the bee's knees, but now it looks like it has been turned around. Holy shit. Man, oh man, vicious German suplex. This match is actually a lot better than what I was expecting. I was not expecting KO to answer the open competition, and I was definitely not expecting it to be a good match. But so far, this has been a pretty credible match. All right, guys, let me see. Anything else here? I think that's it for now. No new comments dropped. No comments today. Looks like we've got our viewers a little bit silent this Monday. Thank you though for everyone moving in. I got a feeling that one day Chad Gable was gonna have to break free from Otis. Because to me, Otis, even though he's a big, strong dude, to me, he doesn't have a whole lot of like charisma. He doesn't have a whole lot of pizzazz. He doesn't have a whole lot of like, like alluring attraction when it comes to you know, being the full package. And I think Chad Gable, in some ways, is carrying that tag team with his gimmick, with his comedic personality, and also with just his interaction with the fans. Otis is very quiet most of the time, and he's not very interactive. So I would like to eventually see Gable somewhere in the near future, maybe within the next year. Hopefully, goes into singles competition on his own, leaves the tag team persona behind, and ends up trying to compete maybe for like an Intercontinental Championship, maybe a United States Championship, or maybe team up with somebody else for tag team titles. Let's see. Anything? We got nope. We're not back yet. I was gonna say, are we back from commercial break? We are not back yet from commercial break. I'll tell you what, man. One thing that I think that WWE can improve, since of course Triple H is looking to improve, right? I think he should have more fights and less commercials. They should find a way to have less commercials. Because I'll tell you what, AEW finds ways to have less commercials and more matches. I think Triple H should do the same. It would be a nice change of pace. Because damn, USA Network, man, too many damn commercials. We're trying to get to these matches. You hear me? You feel me? Oh, now we got both guys in the center of the ring, and it looks like Gable ends up planting KO right into the center of the ring again. This one right here, man, this German suplex that he got, you got to have a lot of trust in your opposition to perform a German suplex on you like that. And then he brought KO back into the center of the ring, did another German suplex. Now he tried to go for a pin. KO kicked out, and then Gable going for another German suplex, and then another German suplex. This has already been 4 German suplexes in this match. Now he tried to go for a 5th one, and KO grabs the ropes. Oh, and he throws Gable with a German suplex, and Gable lands in the corner. Oh, shit. KO lands the cannonball ass to the face, courtesy of KO's ass to the face of Chad Gable. Shoosh. I know that thing has got to smell like, oh, shit. What a nasty cannonball. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. KO looks like one of those guys that his shit stinks so bad, his fart stinks so bad, and I'm surprised that Chad Gable will allow him to do that cannonball where his ass goes into Gable's face. I just cannot do it, bro. He couldn't pay me any money to do that shit. Ooh, and now both guys exchanging a couple of shots across the face. Oh shit, KO has got Gable. Oh shit. God damn, and lands him on his fucking head and neck on the knee. Kevin Owens lands Chad Gable on the knee. The neck area looks like it was planted. Chad Gable looks like he is knocked out cold. A frog splash by KO off the third rope. And Chad Gable, the resiliency, kicks out. Holy shit. The fucking height and the distance. Wow. That was a massive frog splash by KO off the third rope. High-risk maneuver that paid off, but not enough to actually get the 3 count. Chad Gable looking like he is seeing stars right now. Damn, I don't know how KO flew like that. That was a long distance. He was dialing international call on that one because he was dialing long distance. KO trying to go for the pop-up powerbomb and misses. Oh, shit. And a nasty German suplex pin. And KO kicks out. Chad Gable with a beautiful German suplex pin. That was sweet, but not enough to get the 3. Oh, shit. High-risk maneuver. And he lands a Chris Benoit flying headbutt and lands it on KO. And KO kicks out. Holy shit. Man, I'll tell you what, Chad Gable was strong because KO is not a lightweight. And he planted his ass nasty. He caught him in a German suplex that landed him on his head for the immediate pin. That German suplex was nasty. And then he does a flying headbutt that lands right on the head, on the top of the dome of KO, but not enough to get the victory. Now both men are on the top. Holy shit, another high-risk maneuver. Gable has got a headbutt courtesy of KO. Gable, and he falls off the top. Oh, shit, KO's got Gable. Oh! And he does like a twirl-to-whirl spin off of the third rope. Holy shit. KO ends up grabbing Gable and spins him in the air for a suplex on the way down from the top third rope. Goes for the pin and it's still a 2. Holy shit. It looked almost like the Kurt Angle slam off the third rope. That was crazy. Oh, he goes for a swanton bomb, but Gable got the knees up in time and KO planted. Now Gable goes off the third rope, but he misses. KO on his feet. Super kick to Gable's face. KO's got the momentum. Pop-up powerbomb. Catches it. Oh, man, and that one was enough to get the victory. Damn, Gable could not endure any more pain. Oh, and then KO immediately attacked by Otis from behind. KO was about to celebrate, and Otis will have none of it. Oh, shit. And then Otis goes running towards KO, who's in the corner. KO gets out of the way, and Otis rams his fucking shoulder into the ring post. Oh, shit. Now we've got KO. He's got Gable. Don't do it. Oh, man. He was about to do a powerbomb to the edge of the ring on the apron corner, and Otis saves Gable. Otis performs a massive clothesline from hell onto KO. And now Otis, KO in the ring. Oh, and a stunner by KO onto Otis. And now Gable runs into the ring. Oh, shit. Looks like he's going to powerbomb Gable onto Otis. Ooh, he powerbombs Gable on top of Otis. And KO, my friends, making a statement tonight. Not only his hometown, but making a statement with his victory. But I tell you what, KO has been moving very gingerly on his left knee throughout the entire match. And I got a feeling that that impact that he did to Gable hurt him more than it actually hurt Gable. Because what he did was he lifted Gable in the air like this and plants him down. He planted Gable on his neck, and the neck landed on KO's knee. And KO was the one that performed the move. Yet KO is the one that I think ended up getting more injured from the move, and he's been limping throughout the match. So I got a feeling KO might have potentially screwed up his knee, his shin, his calf, or just his entire leg. I don't know what it is, but I got a feeling it's a real injury. He's been limping throughout the end of the match as well. And now a standing ovation. KO on the second ropes, telling the fans, this is my ring, this is my hometown. And the fans absolutely loving him, loving one of the hometown guys. And Kevin Owens out there feeling pretty damn good about his victory tonight. Not only that, but also escaping on the fact that he didn't get his ass too kicked by Otis. He did catch a nasty clothesline from hell, a massive clothesline from hell by Otis, but it was not enough to keep KO down. KO got the advantage, and he powerbombs Gable onto Otis. Finn Balor talking smack over here, saying that he keeps Rey Mysterio inside of his jacket pocket, says he's calling him 6-1 mine instead of 619. And he says that Rhea Ripley has been ripping it to Dominic constantly and consistently. Judgment Day is such a cool looking group. And I hate to say it again, but damn, I really don't. Rhea Ripley, whew. Damian Priest also talking some smack backstage about what he's going to do to Edge later on tonight on Raw. Damian Priest still does have one-on-one competition scheduled later on tonight against Edge. Edge, as we stated before, another hometown hero. So far, we've seen Trish and we've seen KO get the big pop. You know they're going to explode when Edge comes out later. Now coming out to the ring, it looks like we have Aaliyah. Oh, Aaliyah is also from Toronto. So I guess Aaliyah is a hometown girl as well. Did not know that Aaliyah is a hometown girl. I did not know she was from Toronto, Canada herself, but the fans absolutely loving it. Now she looking real cute. She is going one-on-one against Bayley tonight. Bayley finally making her first appearance in competition tonight. We'll see if Bayley gets the upper hand, and we'll see if Bayley ends up coming out with Dakota Kai and Io Sky, or will she end up coming out alone and taking on Aaliyah one-on-one? I'll tell you what, man. I think the match of the night now might be a tie between the Gable versus KO match and the women's tag team match. I really enjoyed the women's tag team match though, but man, this KO match versus Gable, that could potentially be the best fight of the night. How much time we got left on Raw? We've got about an hour and 27 minutes roughly. So there's still an opportunity for the Edge and Damian Priest match to possibly be better, which I don't think it will be. And then what else? What else? I don't know if we have any other matches lined up, but oh, that Finn Balor versus Dolph Ziggler match actually was a bit better than expected too. I think I could put that in the top three. I think top three. Well, I think that might be the only three matches of the evening, to be honest, because the Seth Rollins and Riddle. That wasn't really a match. That was just like relentless, competition backstage where these guys started kind of unscheduled, basically. But it's tough to pick a number one match tonight. Finn Balor match was good. Gable match was good. Women's match was good. Those are the only matches so far. And then we got this one coming up with Aaliyah versus Bayley. We'll see how this one plays out. Let's see if Bayley has the opportunity to get the dust off. It's good that she's actually having a match tonight, if I'm being honest, because if you really look at it, Bayley has a match 3-on-3, and that 3-on-3 match is going to be, of course, she's tagging up with Io Sky and Dakota Kai, but she's taking on Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. So when you really look at it, you got to think about it like this. She needs to have at least a match or two before the pay-per-view. That way, when she gets to the pay-per-view, she doesn't like absolutely suck. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing she's going to be in competition tonight. So we'll see how that one plays out. All right, we are back from commercial break. It looks like Bayley should be out coming to the ring shortly. Surprised she isn't already in the ring. They've got Aaliyah's song playing still right now as we speak. She is one cute chick, though. I'll tell you that. Bro, this dude, Jimmy Smith, one of the commentators at ringside, he looks like a fake version of Triple H, bro. Is he trying to impress Triple H? Is he trying to get maybe a salary raise? Because he literally looks like a fake version of Triple H, like with less of a beard, but he looks exactly like he could be like his stunt double and shit. So it looks like on SmackDown, there's gonna be what's called the second chance fatal four-way tag team match. And some of these tag teams were already eliminated. I'm not sure why this is happening. This is weird. I don't know what's the point of that second chance fatal four way, but they're having it on SmackDown, and that's going to be determining who's going to end up, I guess, moving forward in the tournament for the tag team match. They said June 25th, 2021 was the last time we saw Bayley in action. Bayley has not competed for literally 1 year and 2 months. That's about 14 months of competition. But she's competing tonight, and she will also be in the 6-women tag team match at Clash of the Castle. I'm surprised they're not putting Bianca Belair's title on the line at Clash of the Castle. I don't like when they do pay-per-views like that where they don't put the titles on the line. It's so weird. It's almost like giving the champ a free pass for 30 days to still hold the title, which to me kind of stupid because that adds into their, number of days as champion, and their reign ends up being longer than what it should be. You know what I'm saying? I think champs should defend the titles every pay-per-view at the bare minimum and at least one Raw every month. But bare minimum every pay-per-view. But nonetheless, Bayley made her way to the ring. She's going to go one-on-one against Aaliyah. No Dakota Kai and no Io Sky. So none of the girls accompanied her to the ring. So let's see if Bayley can get this victory. Aaliyah quickly going for a pin on Bayley, but Bayley kicks out. Oh, she rolls Bayley up again. Bayley gets out of it. Back to their feet. Now trying to get a vertical suplex on Aaliyah, and Aaliyah gets out of it. Bayley goes for a clothesline. Ooh, a nice little hip toss with a split move by Aaliyah performed on Bayley. And Aaliyah right now looking like the one who's obviously been in the ring a lot longer. Bayley looking a bit rusty. Oof. Aaliyah going to the top, legs on top of Bayley, and performs a weird Hurricane Rana that lands. Goes for the pin, but Bayley kicks out at 1. Oh, now Bayley grabbing the ear of Aaliyah in a nasty way, like she's about to scold her like a 5-year-old child, and gets her into the corner. Now a couple of leg shots to the abdomen area. And then she does a nice kick across the upper chest area of Aaliyah. Aaliyah now on the ground, and Bayley over here starting to gain some momentum in this match. Bayley looking a little bit like she gained a little bit of weight, but it's doesn't look bad on her, to be honest. Ooh, now she lifts up. Bayley lifts up Aaliyah, lands her on her back, goes for an immediate pin, and then it's a kick out. And now Bayley, a couple of kicks across the side of Aaliyah. Aaliyah right now on the ground, trying to get some recovery, some momentum, get hyped up by the crowd who's chanting Aaliyah's name. We got some people also saying Bayley sucks. Oh, and Raw tonight, there is a tag team match. Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles competing against The Miz and Ciampa. So Ciampa going up again in competition, but this time it's going to be tag team. Ciampa has been in a lot of main event competition, or at least in a lot of big matches lately in the last several 2 to 3 weeks on Raw. He won 2 matches on one night to get the number 1 contendership. He fought for the U.S. title and gave Bobby Lashley all he had. He's been up there. He's been climbing the ladder. Ooh, and Aaliyah gets thrown into the turnbuckle by Bayley. I'm not gonna lie, Bayley over here looking kind of thick. Ooh, and then Bayley runs towards the ropes and then does a flying clothesline that lands across the upper body of Aaliyah, rolls her for the pin, and it looks like it's just going to be a kick out. And Bayley planted Aaliyah nasty with that clothesline. Aaliyah was sitting down on the mat. She wasn't even on her feet. And that clothesline caught the entire upper torso, clamming down Aaliyah to the mat. Nasty. Now she's got Aaliyah in a headlock, and then she rams Aaliyah across the corner, and Aaliyah's face bops off the second turnbuckle. Looks like she smacked that shit pretty hard. Oh, shit. Couple of abdomen shots by Aaliyah that made loud pop sound. Got Bayley in the corner now. Does a crossbody to the corner, and now Bayley gets out of it. Puts Aaliyah, ooh, shit. Puts Aaliyah on the second rope and then leaps into the air and rams both knees into the tiny abdomen area of Aaliyah. Aaliyah is literally like two sizes smaller than Bayley, and those knees thrusting into the abdomen must have caused a lot of internal injury. Sheesh. Bayley lifted her own body into the air and plants 2 driving knees into the abdomen. Aaliyah has probably lost her breakfast, lunch, and dinner in this match. And Bayley doing an old school taunt. The old school taunt when she used to be Miss Positive and do the finger in the air. Oh, and Aaliyah throws Bayley out of the ring. Does the baseball slide. She misses. Oh, and Bayley was about to plant Aaliyah, but Aaliyah ends up getting Bayley with a bulldog on the outside of the ring. Bayley lands face first into the outside pavement. Holy shit. And then a Ludell's press performed by Aaliyah onto Bayley. This match has not necessarily been the cutest of matches as far as the fighting, but it has been a pretty good one-on-one match for the women to get Bayley off the rust, being a year and 2 months out of the ring. Oh, Aaliyah has got Bayley on the mat with a one-legged Boston Crab. sitting on top of Bayley's butt cheeks too. Oh, and Bayley's pulling the hair of Aaliyah. A handful of hair pulling her off. Holy shit. But Aaliyah kicks Bayley across the face and breaks it up. Now, Bayley grabbing Aaliyah by the hair again and lifts her up and slams her with a monkey flip. Oh, shit. And Bayley performs Rose Plant, gets the finisher, and Bayley gets her first victory in over 1 year and 2 months. And some of the kids in the front row, some of the kids are absolutely sad. The little girls, I guess, that look up to Aaliyah as a wrestler are sad that Bayley has won this match. And Dakota Kai and Io Sky are now walking towards the ring entrance to support their girl Bayley, who got her first victory here tonight on Raw after 1 year and 2 months out of competition. She was able to overcome the odds, overcome the rust, and win the match without having to be able to get any outside interference or any assistance from her girls, Dakota Kai, Io Sky. The two girls actually stayed. They weren't even at ringside. They actually stayed backstage the entire time. So they weren't out there for distractions. They weren't out there for cheerleading. They were just basically at behind the scenes backstage. Bayley dancing with her girls on the outside of the entrance. Now, absolutely excited about the fact that she's got her first victory here tonight. Now we've got the boys, Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles, who competed recently for the United States Championship, are now teaming up tag team match tonight, and they're going to take on the Miz and Ciampa, which is looks like it's coming up next because they've got Ciampa's theme music going off right now. And Ciampa coming out with this Pokemon card that shows him and the Miz hugging on the damn card, wrapped around his chain, just like the Miz. They both, I believe, have one apiece. It was gifted by the Miz. This looks so fugazi at the fact that they have this picture, and Maurice has not come out with the Miz anymore recently in the last couple weeks. I wonder if she's tired of being a cheerleader at ringside, or maybe the Miz, maybe changing how he what kind of fish in the sea he's going after, if you know what I mean. A little bit of weirdness going on here between these two guys. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like Raw right now is going on a commercial break. Woo! Pretty good Raw here tonight. August 22nd, 2022. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Just was writing a quick message here to my homies over here. Looks like they said that has anybody noticed the Dexter Lumis segments? I did notice one segment with Dexter Lumis here tonight. We're backstage, and it seems to be always happening either around Bayley and her girls or around AJ Styles for some ironic reason. But Bayley was walking with her girls backstage. They were exiting a scene after they had the discussion with Trish Stratus and Aaliyah, where Bayley accepted the challenge to fight Aaliyah. And then another segment right now where Bobby Lashley and AJ are walking to ringside for their tag team match. There might have been a quick moment there leaning towards Dexter Lumis. To be honest, I don't like the Dexter Lumis fiasco. Not because of Dexter Lumis, but because I feel like they're not proactively initiating his return or whatever it is that they're trying to do with him, they're not doing it right. Like they keep making him get caught by like officials before anybody knows who it is. The fans are not really going for it. They're not really jumping at it. They're not excited about it. He's shown up twice already and hasn't really done shit. So I don't know. I don't really know what they're trying to do with Lumis, to be quite honest, bro. I really don't understand what they're trying to do with him. I have no idea. It's a weird type of like vibe. They don't really know when they want to bring him in, who they want to bring him up against, and when are they gonna just finally let him jump over the barricade successfully? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Lumis. I'll tell you how I truly feel about it. I was just actually sending it to my one of my friends' chats here. I don't know what the goal is with Loomis, but the execution has sucked and the excitement created has been 0%. I think that would be the best way to really describe, in my opinion, the whole Dexter Loomis situation. It's like I was kind of like, okay, it's cool, to see him. I didn't really know who he was, but then I found out he was a NXT guy. And I was like, okay, NXT people they're really good. But then as time went on, it's kind of like being dragged, and I don't like it. It's getting boring. You know what I'm saying? It's getting boring, in my opinion. Not really a fan of it anymore. Kind of sucks, to be honest. So it's the exact statement that I posted. Let me see if I can post it on here. This is what I put. I don't know what the goal is with Loomis, but the execution has sucked and the excitement created has been 0%. This is exactly how I feel like since week 1 that they showed it. It hasn't executed correctly, you know what I'm saying? Like the execution has been terrible. The fans have not been excited. Half the time nobody knows who the fuck it is until like the security shows up. So it's just stupid. We got Almighty Bobby Lashley coming out to ringside, and there's a lot of fans cheering him on. I'll tell you what, man, Bobby Lashley is all business and all brand, and the fans absolutely love Bobby Lashley. And every time he comes out there and he does his little taunts and his little fist pumps, the fans absolutely love it. Somebody has a sign that says Lashley is the real deal. I absolutely agree. And Bobby Lashley needs to become champion again. You feel me? But I'll tell you what, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, is tagging up with Bobby Lashley tonight. And I think on a weird plot twist, they should have AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley become tag team champions one day. Obviously, that's going to be tough considering the Usos are 8-time tag team champs and they haven't lost yet for almost like a year. But whenever they decide to bring the Usos off the top of the mountain, I'd like to see AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley as possibly one of the tag team champs. AJ Styles now on his way to the ring, a former 3-time United States champ, almost became 4-time when he competed with Bobby Lashley. Here we go. Everybody's about to be in the center of the ring as we speak. Bobby Lashley on the apron, AJ Styles climbing the steps. This is going to be a nice little dream tag team match. I think AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley right now teaming up as a tag team is dope. And I think it'd be even better if one day they become Raw Tag Team Champs. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see who's going to start this match for tonight on this tag team match. Looks like we got AJ Styles starting it off one-on-one against Ciampa. Got the Miz hanging out on the apron and Bobby Lashley on the apron. Ciampa starts it off by putting a headlock onto AJ Styles. AJ Styles leaps over Ciampa. Ciampa keeps running rope to rope and catches a nasty drop kick. 2 boots to the face. Woo! Lays Ciampa's ass out. And now Bobby Lashley tagged in. It looks like it's going to be a tag team vertical suplex. AJ Styles lets go. Bobby Lashley continues to hold Ciampa in the air. Still holding him up in the air. Walks him to the center of the ring. And now Bobby Lashley holding him with one arm, showing the strength. Almighty Bobby Lashley. Pure brute strength, holding Ciampa up in the air with one arm. Man, oh man, that dropkick earlier by AJ Styles was phenomenal. But the one-armed vertical by Bobby Lashley was also phenomenal. That was pretty damn almighty. I wish they would show the replay on that. The Miz got tagged in, trying to take advantage over on Bobby Lashley. Now he's trying to get the skull crushing finale on Bobby Lashley, and Bobby breaks out of it, tags AJ Styles into the ring. Now AJ and the Miz getting fucked up by AJ, catching smacks and kicks across the face, the leg, the knees. And AJ now a leaping body to body onto the Miz on the corner, and then he flips the Miz over his shoulder and lands the Miz's back on his knee. The Miz rolls out of the ring. Ciampa gets in the ring. Bobby Lashley gorilla presses Ciampa and throws Ciampa to the outside of the ring, landing on top of the Miz. The Miz gets laid out, and the Miz immediately grabbing his knee. Oh my gosh, I think that the Miz may potentially have hurt his knee, just like Kevin Owens did earlier in one of his matches. Gosh damn, what is going on tonight, man? The knee injuries are just piling up. It has been crazy today with these knee injuries, man. I have no idea what has been going on so far. This is nuts right now. This does not make any sense. Everybody has like bad knees today all of a sudden. I have no idea what is going on. This is crazy. This shit is really crazy. It looks like we're on a commercial break right now. High impact action, man, to start off this match, but I can't believe that the Miz, man, grabbing on the knee so quickly when Ciampa landed on top of him, courtesy of Bobby Lashley, completely doing a gorilla press, throwing Ciampa from inside the ring to the outside of the ring. Flew him over the third rope with a gorilla press, and Ciampa ends up landing on top of the Miz. And the Miz looks like he may potentially have gotten injured. We are still on commercial break right now as we speak, so bear with me here for a moment as I'm looking up a couple things here on my end. Just checking out some stuff here. All right, we're still on commercial break, guys. So waiting right now for this to load up. Still waiting for this commercial break to be done. Man, they be giving 1,001 commercials, bro. AEW has been recently putting their dark matches on Mondays instead of Tuesdays. So weird. Oh, and it looks like AJ Styles is getting his ass kicked by The Miz and Ciampa. First, AJ catches a nasty clothesline from The Miz, and then Ciampa plants AJ Styles in the center of the ring. Now he's got AJ, grabs him by his arm, and smashes the arm on the mat. Oof. Nasty chop across the chest by Ciampa onto AJ Styles. The Miz is now being tagged in. Snapmare takedown by Ciampa, and then The Miz, a nasty boot to the face of AJ Styles. Then Ciampa stomps his boot into AJ Styles' face, and then The Miz goes for an immediate pin. But it's going to just be a 2. Now we got The Miz over here. I just noticed that The Miz's ring attire looks very, very similar to some degree of Razor Ramon's attire, and in a Miz type of way. And then The Miz all over his boots and his knee pads and his shirt. He still has that stupid shit that says he has massive balls, which is so weird, bro. That is super creepy shit. But anyways, Ciampa gets tagged back in, and AJ Styles getting beat up in the corner, but now AJ fighting out of the corner. Oh, shit. And he catches a nasty missile dropkick by The Miz. The Miz had AJ Styles on the outside of the ring, does a flying missile dropkick through the ropes that catches AJ, and then AJ gets obliterated by the barricade, courtesy of Ciampa. And The Miz rips his shirt like he's Hulk Hogan. Ciampa and The Miz over at the apron cheering themselves on, and then Bobby Lashley comes over so that he can go ahead and kick their asses, and they stop cheering each other on and they go running. Oh man, that was funny. Damn, but Ciampa throws AJ against the barricade, and the barricade almost gets shattered by impact. AJ absolutely getting fucked up on the outside of the ring. Damn, and Ciampa's got AJ's head and neck. Like he's trying to rip his neck off. Trying to rip the neck apart in more than one place with this nasty headlock submission hold on the mat. Now Ciampa gets The Miz tagged in, but before he exits the ring, he drops an elbow onto AJ's face, and now The Miz landing 4 knees in a row to the spinal area of AJ, and then The Miz starts chanting and taunting and flexing over at Bobby Lashley. I don't know if he's mimicking him or if he's trying to like intimidate him. And now The Miz sitting on AJ's back, pulling the neck, got him in a weird submission hold. Now AJ's on the feet. Excuse me, AJ's on his feet. AJ reaching for a tag, and The Miz kicks AJ Styles' leg to chomp him down. And then after that, plants him with a DDT. Goes for the pin. AJ kicks out. And now he gets pulled over to the corner by The Miz. Ciampa gets tagged in. And a wishbone. Woo! Not something that I would wish for, but a wishbone performed on AJ Styles' legs, ripping his legs apart. And now Ciampa reapplying the headlock for at least the third or fourth time in this match, trying to get AJ Styles to be grinded down to get him faded out and hopefully getting him to submit. Bobby Lashley trying to get the crowd into it and trying desperately to get a tag from AJ. AJ with a chin breaker, but then the Miz gets tagged in. And then a Pele kick performed by AJ Styles that knocks the Miz out. And now AJ reaching for Bobby. The Miz reaching for Ciampa. Bobby Lashley's in, Ciampa's in. And now Bobby Lashley knocks Ciampa down. Now smacks him with a clothesline. Ooh. Then runs him over in the corner. Then the Miz tries to attack from behind. The Miz catches an elbow. And then the Miz catches body-to-body impact. Ooh, and then after that, Bobby Lashley hits the spear into the abdomen area of Ciampa and then plants a double move on both the Miz and Ciampa simultaneously and wipes them both down. The Miz rolls out of the ring. Ciampa still in the ring. Bobby Lashley trying to end it with a spear. And Ciampa runs out of the ring. It says timeout. Woo! Ciampa on the outside of the ring. Bobby Lashley's got Ciampa on his shoulders and rams him face first into the ring post. And the fans front row happy to see Bobby Lashley taking control over this match. Now Ciampa rolled into the ring. The fans chanting Bobby. Oh, and another spear was about to be performed, but this time Ciampa outside the ring again, but this time courtesy of The Miz pulling them out. And then The Miz catches a massive clothesline by Bobby Lashley on the outside of the ring. Now Ciampa's on the inside. Bobby Lashley tries to roll in, and he catches a RKO-esque DDT by Ciampa. Ciampa goes immediately for the pin, and Bobby Lashley kicks out. Holy shit. Thought Ciampa was going to steal it there with that Randy Orton RKO-esque type of DDT. Ciampa, a chop across the chest of Bobby Lashley. Now trying to go for a pedigree. A spear by Bobby Lashley that flips Ciampa inside out. Ooh, and the Miz jumps in the ring and breaks it up. AJ back in the equation inside of the ring. Punches the Miz in the face and takes him out. And now AJ flies over the third rope and lands on the Miz and takes him out. And now the Miz is on the outside of the ring. Oh! And AJ Styles gets grabbed by a guy who's wearing a black hoodie. And it's not Dexter Lumis, though, this time. It's a different guy. Everybody thought it was Dexter Lumis, but it's not Lumis this time. It was a random person that grabs onto him. Holy shit. And then AJ tries to go after the Miz, and the Miz, a big boot across AJ Styles. Holy shit. And on the other side of ringside, someone with an all-black outfit has a helmet on that looks like security, and now he's got the Miz in a chokehold, and he's pulling the Miz out. What is going on here? The officials are nowhere to be found because they thought the first guy was Dexter Lumis, but it was probably a fan. And this time it is Dexter Lumis in a SWAT team outfit with a helmet on. He's choking the Miz out to the back. Holy shit. And business has picked up now. Finally, they're executing this with Dexter Lumis a little bit more efficiently. And now it's 2-on-1. AJ lands the phenomenal punch across the face of Ciampa, flying off the third rope. And now Bobby Lashley, picture perfect moment, about to land the spear. AJ holding Ciampa up. Oof. Ciampa catches another one and lands on his neck, and his leg's still up in the air. And the referee just disappeared, and the referee didn't even stay at ringside to count them up for a pinfall. So I guess the match is just over. What kind of way is this to end the match? The fans did not know that was Dexter Lumis there with a SWAT team outfit. He looked like he was a SWAT team member the way he was dressed up with a massive black helmet, had a full bodysuit on, looked like he was part of the Shield for a second, and ends up putting a chokehold on the Miz and carries the Miz all the way outside through the fans, through the stairs, through the private entrance, through where the fans usually walk in, and takes him out of the match completely. And the referee was gone in the process. I guess the referee ran to the back somewhere, and the match just ends up having no one as a winner. Wow, what a great way to finally pick up the intensity with the Dexter Lumis idea, the Dexter Lumis, invasion, because this has absolutely sucked up until this moment right here, in my opinion. Dexter Lumis making a big impact tonight, folks. finally, finally gets his hands on one of the wrestlers. The first guy that came out, we have still no idea who it is. We thought that it was originally Dexter Lumis, and it was not Dexter Lumis, the first guy. It was some random guy that could have been either a fan or possibly could have been someone working in cahoots with Dexter Lumis, maybe another wrestler, but we don't know exactly who he was. And then the second guy that showed up in this match against looks like against in the tag team match, the second guy ended up being Dexter Lumis, and Dexter Lumis takes the Miz out to the back. Pause, no pun intended. Takes him backstage, choking him out all the way through the audience. The audience was absolutely shocked at this point in time. Everyone was out there super excited. I think this is the first time that everyone actually was excited to see Dexter Lumis because they made it more controversial. They made it more surprising. They added more of a plot twist to it. This was a great way to have Dexter Lumis be out here. Before, not so much. I didn't like the way that security kept catching on to him. I didn't like the fact that he was just like in a hoodie, like a regular fan. It was kind of whack. I like this segment here. He was in a SWAT team outfit with a massive SWAT team helmet, and he was out there front row acting like he was security or undercover policeman or undercover SWAT, and he was able to go ahead and take the helmet off and get the Miz choked out, and then carries the Miz all the way backstage through the audience with no interruptions because all the security and all the backstage personnel were occupied with the other guy that got taken out prior to Lumis coming out. So great way to get it done this time. Lumis for sure making a better impact, I think, on Raw this week than he did the previous 2 weeks. This has been the best segment for him so far. All right, right now we are on a commercial break. So we'll go ahead and wait till the commercials are over so we can get back to the action here. All right, guys, I'll be back in a quick sec. Let me go ahead and get something to drink. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Woo! All right, guys. Thanks so much for patiently waiting. I was just getting a quick sip of fruit punch and also some water. All right. Right now, we're still on commercial break. So just waiting for the commercial break to be over. Looks like we've got about 45, 46 minutes left to go. They're showing right now the WWE Instagram photos of the week, showing everybody's like top photos. Liv Morgan, they had her at a baseball game when she threw her first ever pitch at a baseball game. And then she was, I think, at like the skybox afterwards. Looks like we have a surprise appearance from Gargano. I'm not sure who this person is, but the fans are absolutely ecstatic and excited to see him. I've never seen or heard of this guy before. I wonder who he is. Fans are super ecstatic for this person. This guy's getting a standing ovation. He just randomly showed up too. Like his music started playing. There was no introduction. There was like no surprise appearance. There was no like showing up during someone else's segment and interrupting. His music just randomly started playing, and then he came out to the ring, and the fans are just like electric right now over this guy. The camera guy just zoomed in while he was getting ready to go up the stairs, and he goes, "I've missed you guys. I missed you so much." Or maybe this was somebody who may have gotten injured and just made his return. I'm not sure who he is, to be honest, but the fans know who he is, and they're absolutely loving this. Tell you what, Raw is getting all the women and men's returns and better competition compared to SmackDown. Maybe they're trying to fill up this roster because of the fact that Roman Reigns does not show up to Raw really anymore. So maybe they're trying to pile it on with other competitors, other wrestlers, other Hall of Famers, and other types of competition. It looks like Gargano has a microphone. He's about to speak. The fans are absolutely cheering him on still, even after his music has come to an end. He's in the center of the ring. Let's see what he has to say. Maybe he's going to have a match. Oh, I'm looking up Johnny Gargano right here, and it says he was the first ever NXT Triple Crown winner, a former NXT champion, a record three-time NXT North American champion, and a former NXT Tag Team champion. And he was named the heart and soul of NXT. So he was a big-time name in NXT. That's probably why I don't know him. I never really used to watch NXT much, even though it's always been a really good program. Started getting more into it this year, but it looks like Johnny Gargano stating that he won his tag team titles in this building in Toronto, Canada, when he was in NXT. Looks like he's been gone for 9 months. Now he's talking about his baby and how he was wrestling with his baby, play wrestling. He was baby wrestling him. And now the fans are chanting, baby wrestling. Johnny Gargano returns. And now he's saying that he has had dreams to become the Intercontinental Champion, the United States Champion, and the WWE Heavyweight Champion. So it looks like he's going to be another one added on to the mix to go after Roman Reigns' heavyweight titles. Johnny Gargano saying that he is betting on himself to become like a new face here of Raw. And now he says Johnny Wrestling is back officially in WWE. Oh, getting interrupted by A-Town. Guess who's out here to interrupt the party, my friends? It is All Day Theory. Austin Theory is looking at this guy like, what the hell is he doing here? He's like, who the hell's this guy? Mr. Money in the Bank coming out to the ring to talk smack. Damn, he looks kind of Johnny Gargano looks kind of tiny compared to Austin Theory. And now the fans are chanting, "Who's your daddy?" Austin Theory, I think, is about to kick his ass in a minute. Austin Theory over here showboating, saying everything Gargano has dreamed of, he's already done it himself, becoming the youngest United States champ, the youngest Money in the Bank champ, and also fighting at WrestleMania. Austin Theory says he couldn't have done any of this without Johnny Gargano. And he says that Johnny took him under his wing. And now Theory says that he's the vet and Johnny Gargano is the rookie. he says Johnny can be his caboose and carry his bags and walk behind him. That's not gonna happen. He's asking Johnny Gargano to basically be like his lackey. Oh shit. Wow. Johnny Gargano ends up getting asked by Austin Theory to join him so that he could teach basically Gargano the ropes, right? Teach him the way. Now that Austin Theory technically is more of a vet. He says, "Give me a high five," you know what I'm saying? To see if he would join him. And what ends up happening is that he says, give him to give it to him. And when he goes to give him the high five, instead he gives him the sweet super chin music across the face of Austin Theory. And Johnny Gargano lays Theory out on the mat with a super kick and making a big impact here on Monday Night Raw to be able to go ahead and start his path, his journey, and his legacy on this official return here tonight after being 9 months in hiatus. Holy shit. So that's crazy right now. It looks like Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano are not going to be friends, are not going to be joining forces, and are not going to be realigning themselves the way that they did in NXT. It looks like WWE Raw is going to be two different paths for Theory and for Gargano. It doesn't look like they're going to be boys anymore after that super kick. I'll tell you what, man. WWE, there's a lot of people that are wondering how WWE is going to be different or how is it different comparative to the way that Vince ran the machine. And I'll tell you what, every week, Triple H continues to show us, continues to break the camel's back, and continues to push the envelope just a little bit more when it is his opportunity to go ahead and bring a new face back or bring back someone who was injured or bring back someone who was terminated by Vince. Triple H is doing everything that is absolutely opposite of what Vince used to do. So, with that being said, man, I think that Triple H is on his path, on his way to becoming something absolutely. He is on his way to becoming one of the best business owners in wrestling history. And I personally think that Triple H has been paying attention, is giving the fans what they want, but not just that. He's doing everything that is best for business, and he is doing everything that was done wrong by Vince. He is getting completely out of his shadow and doing the complete opposite. So this has been so damn good to see Triple H doing this kind of stuff. This is crazy. Woo! One of my buddies said, he says, "Do you think that Gargano is making Loomis do these crazy things, basically?" And he says, "Remember, they were a group back in the day." I'm not 100% sure because the thing is that for me, I think that if this was something where they were going to realign forces, I would think that they would have at least started with the Theory Gargano alignment. And then from there, I would say that maybe it could lead into, doing something with Loomis. It says the first time the Edge has wrestled in Toronto in over a decade, my friends. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying before, I don't know if Loomis and Johnny Gargano are gonna rejoin forces because I mean, Gargano wants to do his own path, and also he's super kick theory, and I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think Loomis is doing his own thing. I think Johnny Gargano is doing his own thing, and apparently Theory is gonna continue to be doing his own thing because of the fact that he got super kicked just a moment ago by Johnny Gargano. So I think all these guys are probably just gonna go on their own paths, their own journeys for Raw. But it's crazy because Raw is getting literally every week, if not almost every other week, they're getting either somebody returning or somebody coming back from injury or whatever. You got Johnny Gargano return tonight. You got Dexter Lumis finally got his hands on a wrestler, which was The Miz. You got was it Hit Row came back a few weeks ago. Three of the four members came back. You know what I'm saying? Who else they got? It was trying to think who else, but it's been some. Karrion Kross, can't forget that he also returned. Now Karrion Kross has returned, but I don't know how much impact he's done since his return. But it's just interesting because, how do I say? It's interesting because of the fact that uh, Triple H is just kind of like unraveling everything that Vince McMahon did incorrectly. He's kind of like undoing all those wrongdoings. And then it's kind of like he's bringing all these faces back, people that have either been fired or people that have been, hold on a second here. Oh, Kurt Angle is coming next week on Raw. I wonder what that's going to be about. Maybe Kurt Angle's going to set up a one-time match, maybe at Clash of the Castle, or maybe for an upcoming pay-per-view. That'll be very interesting. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before, I honestly think that Triple H has been doing phenomenal, rectifying everything that Vince did wrong as far as people that Vince has either fired, shitted on, or that got injured and then he never brought them back or took too long to bring them back. Triple H is doing all the right things right now. And I think the fans are absolutely loving it. Now it looks like we're going to have our main event of the evening, Damian Priest representing the Judgment Day, but not being accompanied by Rhea Ripley and not being accompanied by Finn Balor. So tonight, will Damian Priest be able to get the victory over Edge? And if he does, will he be able to get it successfully without any outside interference? Because right now he is at the ring alone. No members of the Judgment Day are accompanying Damian Priest. Will Dexter Lumis possibly make another return and maybe interfere in this match for the main event, considering that he's already taken the Miz with him? Woo! It's a lot of possibilities of things that could happen here tonight. I just don't see this Damian Priest and Edge match going straight down the middle. Someone's got to interfere, whether it be a surprise appearance of another wrestler, whether it be Dexter Lumis coming back out again. I don't know. But this is going to be an interesting last 27 or 30 minutes of Raw, because this is going to be the main event more than likely. I don't think there's any other matches. So this should be closing out the night. And as you guys may or may not know, Triple H, also something he's doing differently compared to Vince is that he is making longer matches rather than making like 10 or 15 matches that are only 30 to 60 seconds a piece. He's making all these matches where it's against top competition, top rivals and making them 10, 15, 20, 30-minute matches. So we definitely appreciate that as well. Edge out here coming out in white and red outfit, coming out as the rated R superstar. And he almost looks like Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels came out with the white robe, and he ended up facing Undertaker, where Undertaker came out in his all black outfit. It almost looks like that because Damian Priest came out in his all black and purple outfit. It almost looks like literally like a spiritual battle, the way they did it with Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels was turning a new leaf, and he was turning over to, turning his life over to God. It kind of look, even though Edge is not clearly doing that, but it's just it feels like it's kind of like a similar vibe to that. The fans out here are going nuts for the fact that Edge has returned after a decade. He's returned here to Toronto, his hometown, and the fans are super electric for Rated R Superstar. And Edge is out here ecstatic, screaming from the second rope, ready to go one-on-one against Damian Priest, one of the members who kicked Edge out of the Judgment Day faction. Edge, the previous leader of the faction. I almost think someone's got to interfere. Dexter Lumis, Dominic, Rey Mysterio, someone's got to interfere in this match. All right, guys, right now it's on a commercial break. Looks like it's still commercial break. Tell you what, man, it's been a good Raw. By the way, guys, if you didn't already know, I did not host anything regarding last week's AEW Dynamite, last week's WWE Friday Night SmackDown, or last week's AEW Rampage. I only hosted Raw and NXT's Heat Wave, and that was because someone important to me passed away, and I had to go ahead and pay my respects. So that's why I did not host Dynamite, SmackDown, or Rampage. But hopefully, if there's an opportunity this week, I can do maybe like a recap of all the shows and maybe do like a live stream on that. We'll see how that one works out. I was gonna do something like that last week, but then the unfortunate situation happened. So yeah. So hopefully I can get back on my feet, give you guys at least 5 shows this week, and then hopefully a recap of some of the stuff from last week, and then also UFC 278. Man, I really wanted to host that one, but again, I wasn't home, so I didn't get a chance to host it. That one was phenomenal. I got to see some of it. I didn't get to see all of it, but I can tell you this much: it was crazy that Leon Edwards kick. He looked like he was going to go for the body shot and ends up smacking um, Usman across the face and knocked his ass out nasty, bro. That shit is crazy. I could not believe that knockout. That was bananas. And the champ was so close. The champ was so close to retaining, and he ended up not retaining. So that was nuts. All right, let's see. Are we back from commercial break? Let me see. All right, both guys are in the center of the ring, and this is about to kick off. Hashtag Edge versus Priest. Let's get the show on the road. They're waiting. And Beth Phoenix is at ringside watching Edge. Edge versus Priest. About to go down. Fans right now chanting for Edge. Both guys locked up into the center of the ring. Damian Priest gets thrown outside of the ring by Edge. All right, guys, they're both in the center of the ring. Not too much action going on just yet. Oh, but now Damian Priest lays Edge out. Oh, and Edge grabs Damian Priest by his hair, slams him on the floor. Then he shoves Dexter Lumis. And Dexter, look at me, I'm tripping. Dexter Lumis shoves Damian Priest. Damian Priest lands on his ass, then he gets up, and then Edge goes and throws Damian Priest outside of the ring as well. Damian Priest now on the outside of the ring, absolutely frustrated right now. Doesn't like the fact the fans, the home crowd town, the home crowd audience is chanting Edge over and over and over again. He's absolutely pissed off and frustrated. He's even more upset that he hasn't been able to get the upper hand yet on Edge. Edge right now has Damian Priest wrapped up. Then he throws Damian Priest towards the corner, and Priest bounces off the turnbuckles. Looks like his lower back smacked into that second turnbuckle pretty hard. Now Edge has Damian Priest in a one-arm submission hold. Damian Priest steps on Edge's foot, and then from there gets him with a cheap shot across the face that drops Edge on his back. And now Damian Priest talking to Edge. If that's all it takes, is just one shot to knock you down. And now Damian Priest throws Edge to the corner, beating him up in the corner now as we speak. Then Priest throws Edge to the other turnbuckle corner. Edge slides out underneath. Now Edge slides outside of the ring, slides in the ring, slides back outside of the ring, and Damian Priest does the same thing, trying to chase after Edge. And then Edge with a massive clothesline across Damian Priest. Holy shit. Edge trying to do a power bomb. Oh, shit. God damn. Holy shit. Edge power bombs the shit out of Damian Priest on the top of the barricade. And Damian Priest's body just flops nasty. It almost looked like the way Kevin Owens did the power bomb to Ezekiel on the edge of the ring, on the edge of the apron. Same look, same impact, except this one was on the barricade near the front row audience. Holy shit. And Damian falls outside. Damn, that was a nasty power bomb, bro. Damn, he powerbombed his ass nasty on the top of that barricade. Damian Priest right now taking a long time to get up. Finally does get on his 2 feet and Edge with a massive punch across the face of Damian Priest. Damian Priest, bro. Getting his ass handed to him right now. Damian Priest now punching the air, not knowing where Edge is. He gets his face bashed into the apron and then gets his head bashed on the steel steps. And Edge rolls into the ring and rolls back out of the ring for a second time to break the 10 count for a second time so that he can continue the massive assault onto Damian Priest. Holy sheesh. Edge having no mercy on Damian Priest right now. Now he's got Damian Priest on a one-arm submission again. Sheesh. Holy moly. Damian Priest now rolls out to the outside of the ring. Edge does a baseball slide that catches Damian Priest across the face and sends Priest clashing against the barricade again. Ooh, and then Damian Priest smashes Edge across the ring post, the back of his head and his spinal cord against the ring post. And now Damian Priest choking Edge on the first rope corner. On the he has him on the outside of the ring, but choking him on the first rope corner, neck near the turnbuckle, the back of the turnbuckle area. Ooh, and then he picks Edge up and throws him body to body, or I should say body to barricade. Edge goes flying into the barricade, laid out. Damian Priest now rolling into the ring. Edge still laid out on the ground. Edge looking with this look on his face like, man, I'm getting too old for this shit. Damian Priest rolls right back out, grabs Edge, and throws him back to the center of the ring to prevent any opportunity of a countout. Both men back into the center of the ring. And Damian Priest looking like he was going to go into a normal vertical suplex and instead turns it into a Taka Michinoku-esque type of suplex with a Taka Michinoku driver type of move, and in the process flinged Edge across the ring. That had to hurt a lot more. Whenever you get suplex, but they throw you in the process, it's like a double impact. Damian Priest is now on the third ropes. Oh, shit. Does a flip off the third ropes. It does not pay off. He misses completely, and then Edge gets out the way. Now both guys on their feet. Both going for a punch, then both going for a clothesline. Both men go for a high boot to the face, and they both catch each other, and both men are laid out simultaneously. Man, that smash against the ring post, that shit sounded loud as fuck when Damian Priest slammed Edge across the ring post. But that power bomb that Damian Priest caught by Edge on the barricade was disgusting. He had no way to land properly. His upper back and spinal cord landed on that barricade, and he landed off the barricade onto the outside floor. It shit was nuts. Damian Priest goes leaping into the corner where Edge was, but he misses. Edge got out the way. And Edge doing a swinging neckbreaker to Damian Priest, who had half his body inside the ring on the second rope and half of his body outside of the ring laying on the second rope. And he did a swinging neckbreaker off of the second rope. And that was a nasty neckbreaker. Caught Damian Priest real nice on that one. Damian Priest now rolls to the outside. Edge climbing to the third. Oh shit, Edge to the top. And goes body to body. And lands on top of Damian Priest. Pause, no pun intended. Damian Priest was on the outside of the ring. And Edge leaps from the third rope, flying to the outside, and catches Damian Priest. Oof. And now they're showing the slow motion of it. And fans chanting, holy shit. Man, oh man. Priest is down. Edge is down. Both guys on the outside of the ring. Ref counting. It's a 5 count so far. Edge rolls in and rolls right back out to break the count. Edge looking to finish this match. Edge looking to get this victory. And Edge looking to make sure that he comes up big time in this match. Oh, and Damian Priest throws Edge across the ropes. Edge head bounces off. Body bounces off the ropes and lands back to the outside. And Damian Priest trying to get a razor's edge onto Edge on the ring. Holy shit. God damn. He flung the Rated R Superstar. Holy shit, dude. This dude ends up flinging the shit out of the Rated R Superstar, bro. He catches him in a razor's edge finisher and ends up flinging Edge in the air. He grabs him and throws him like this, throws him forward. And Edge, not only does he catch the razor's edge finisher, but he lands it on the table and goes airborne, catching the finisher airborne and landing on the table. He like grabs him and flings him like that. Razor's edge move, except bringing him straight down to the mat. He throws him to the commentator's desk. God damn, Edge got laid out. Table is broken, and Edge barely makes it into the ring to break the 10 count. Holy shit, dude. Laid Edge the fuck out. Gosh damn. What a fucking move by Damian Priest, going big time, going blockbuster move on that one. And now he goes to the outside of the ring and starts bashing elbows to the neck area of Edge as Edge is laying on the outside part of the apron. Half of the body in the ring, half of the body out of the ring. Damian Priest now asking the fans to cheer him on, but of course the fans, not a fan of Judgment Day and not a fan of Damian Priest, booing him as Damian Priest was looking for some type of moral support from the audience. Edge right now is absolutely laid out. I have no idea how he's even moving. Man, this has been one pretty good match. I can tell you that much. And now some vicious kicks across the body, courtesy of Damian Priest. And now Damian Priest feeling pretty good about himself. A third kick across the body of Edge. Edge trying to gather himself, trying to gain composure. Damian Priest goes for a roundhouse kick and misses. Gets planted in the center of the ring by Edge. Edge going for the pin, and it's a 2. Man, oh man, so close. And a massive clothesline by Damian Priest. Grabs both of Edge's arms, goes for the immediate pin. Referee says it's only a 2. Edge kicked out in time. And Damian Priest now with some vicious forearm blows across the head of Edge. Pause, no pun intended. Making sure that Edge gets laid out because he is absolutely frustrated and upset that was not a 3 count. Doesn't know what else he needs to do to finally take care of Edge for a 1, 2, 3. Absolutely doing everything he can from in ring to out of the ring. But so far, Edge has not quit in this match. Now Damian Priest sitting on the top third turnbuckle. He's bringing Edge with him. I got a feeling Edge is going to reverse this. Let's see what happens. Damian Priest trying to go for a choke slam from the second rope. And Edge is battling back with a couple of elbow shots to reverse this move. Edge is now putting both the feet on the third for the Hurricane Run and catches Damian Priest nasty. Oh, shit. What a nice Hurricane Rana by Edge off the third rope to fling Damian Priest across the ring. Edge now taunting for the spear. He's got the look. Oh, he goes for the spear, but a spinning, flying roundhouse kick caught Edge in the face. And then he performs the unprettier to Edge. That's Christian's move. Whoa, what a fucking insult. The unprettier move by by Damian Priest, I should say. The unprettier move performed by Damian Priest that used to be Christian's old finisher, who used to be Edge's, aka tag team partner and somewhat of a brother back in the days. Can't believe he landed the unprettier on him. Now, this has been a match for Raw, my friends. This has been a great main event. These boys are leaving it out in the ring, taking it toe-to-toe right now. Oh, shit. And a massive punch by Damian Priest across the chin and face. Ooh, now he catches a chop across the face, but then he returns the favor to Edge and catches him with a smack. Oof, these boys are really hitting each other pretty solid. Oh, and now Damian Priest catches a massive boot in the face by Edge, but then Edge catches a spinning punch by Damian Priest. And the Impaler by Edge. The Impaler is not going to be enough to get it done. Did not get the proper cover. Did not roll up the legs or the arms. Pause. No pun intended. Oh my gosh. The face of the wife of Edge when Edge caught the Razor's Edge, the flying throne Razor's Edge onto the table. Caught Edge on the Reckoning finisher. And now Damian Priest did not go for the pin. This may end up costing him the match. And Edge's body has scratch marks all over, bro. His arms and the oblique areas and his back. He has been absolutely obliterated in this match. Oh, and now we got the Damian Priest taunting Edge for the spear, taunting Edge for his own finisher. Damian Priest. And performs the South. I don't know if it's called the South event, but he got him in the choke slam. Goes for the pin, and Edge only gets a 2. Edge also unsure what to do in this match to win this. My goodness. And Edge out here trying to perform a sharpshooter finisher. Oh no, and Damian Priest shoves Edge, and Edge knocks out the ref. South of Heaven performed by Priest. I can't believe Edge performed the South of Heaven finisher onto Damian Priest. He performed Damian Priest's own move on him, but now Damian Priest performed the move back on him. Oh no, now the concerto, the one-man concerto. He's got one chair under Edge's head, and he's got the other chair ready to smash him. Oh, when Edge gets out the way, his head would have been cracked open by that one-man concerto. Oh shit. The legs get rugged and pulled by Edge, and Damian Priest lands on his back, and when he falls down, he lands on the chair. And now Edge breaks a piece of the chair off. Oh shit. And now he puts a crossface on Damian Priest with a freaking bar all in his mouth. God damn, he made Damian Priest look like a fish. Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Oh shit, Edge goes for the spear, but then he gets clapped. He gets clapped with the piece of the chair that Edge used against Damian earlier. 1, 2. And Edge kicks out, and Damian Priest absolutely frustrated, cannot believe that this match is not over. Holy shit, he's got Edge up again for the Razor's Edge kind of move. Oh, Edge lands a Canadian destroyer on Damian Priest, and then a spear. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. And Edge wins this match fair and square. No interferences. Obviously, a couple of weapons used in this match, but no interferences from any outside factions or any tag teams or any friends or any fans. Just one-on-one competition. Oh, but now Edge looking to perform the concerto on Damian Priest. He's got Damian Priest's head on one chair. Edge has the other chair. Rhea Ripley is in the ring. Oh, sheesh. And Rhea Ripley, a low blow. Edge gets wiped out by Rhea Ripley. And Finn Balor now in the ring. Oh, and then Finn Balor jumps on the abdomens of Edge. Oh my gosh. Edge wins the match, but looks more like the loser at this point. And the fans are booing this throughout the entire stadium. They cannot believe that Edge, this happened. Edge. Oh shit, they're about to do a concerto on Edge, and Beth Phoenix gets into the ring. Beth Phoenix in the ring. Oh, she's about to go toe to toe with Rhea Ripley. Holy shit. Beth Phoenix standing side by side for her husband, and Rhea Ripley being held back. Rhea Ripley is being held back by Damian Priest and by Finn Balor. Oh shit. Damn, she was ready for her too. Rhea Ripley wanted a piece of Beth Phoenix. Holy shit. Damn, what a fucking way to end Raw tonight. Holy shit. Wow, that was crazy. Well, guys, that wraps up WWE Monday Night Raw tonight. So Judgment Day gets the upper hand. Edge wins the match. He wins the match most of the way fair and square. They did have a couple of chair shots here and there, or I should say, they used a little bit of some weapons, but for the most part, the match was straight down the middle, no outside interferences. And then at the very end, Judgment, they absolutely obliterates Edge. They catch Edge with a low blow, courtesy of Rhea Ripley, right after Finn Balor climbs to the third rope, leaps onto Edge's stomach, and crushes his abdomen area. And then Beth Phoenix jumps in with a chair to help her husband out. And Rhea Ripley wanted to rip it to Beth Phoenix. And Beth gets the chair. She tries to defend her husband. Rhea Ripley gets held back by Damian Priest and by Finn Balor. Rhea Ripley really wanted the opportunity to rip it to Beth Phoenix. That would be a great one-on-one match for a pay-per-view, to be quite honest. Unfortunately, Beth Phoenix did not get to use the chair, but she was able to successfully defend her husband after she got in the ring. And Rhea Ripley was not able to attack Beth Phoenix, but that would have been one sensational addition to ending Raw. Even though they didn't get to go toe to toe, still a great way to end Raw, still a great match, and still a great way to possibly set up a one-on-one with Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley. Guys, that's going to do it for it tonight. This has been WWE Monday Night Raw, August 22nd, 2022. If you didn't catch the entire broadcast, it will be available on youtube.com/Ola TV and available on Best Coach in the Biz on Facebook. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the bell notifications. It was a pleasure and an honor returning back to doing the live streams. Thank you guys so much for patiently waiting all week. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Stay safe. Peace.